Well, I don't know how else to say this, but I'm not a person that gives up, and I've felt many times that I should stop because it's hard.
Brandy was one of the biggest selling R&B singers of the 90s, selling millions of records with hits such as The Boy Is Mine and Top of the World. And while most artists from that era have slowly but surely faded out of the limelight, the 45-year-old has continued to earn the big bucks from music sales and TV appearances, including her former role on Moesha, where she reportedly made $90,000 an episode. It's believed that Brandy, who was once best friends with Kim Kardashian, has a net worth of $12 million. But how exactly has she amassed her fortune over the years? What does she spend it on? Houses, cars, and more. And what's going on in her personal life and relationships? Let's dive into all of this in today's video. How does Brandy make her money? Brandy has been a prominent figure in the entertainment industry since her teenage years. Her first major acting role was as Danesha Terrell in the short-lived sitcom Thea, which aired from 1993 to 1994. This early exposure helped her gain recognition, and the attention she garnered from her performance eventually led to a significant record deal. In September 1994, Brandy released her self-titled debut album, which, despite peaking at only number 20 on the Billboard Hot 200, proved to be a massive success over time. The album sold over 2.1 million copies in the U.S. and an impressive 4.2 million worldwide, establishing her as one of the most promising talents of the 90s. Given her young age at the time, this was just the beginning of her career. Following the success of her album, Brandy released a series of music videos for hit singles like Baby, Sittin' Up in My Room, and Broken Hearted. Her career took another leap when she landed the iconic role of Mosha Mitchell in the popular sitcom Mosha, which premiered in 1996. The show ran for 6 seasons and a total of 127 episodes, allowing Brandy to further showcase her talent and connect with a broader audience. During her time on Moesha, she reportedly earned an impressive $90,000 per episode. Over the course of the series, this could amount to approximately $11.4 million, although actual earnings might be slightly less, as actors typically earn less during the first season of a sitcom. After the first season of Mosha, Brandy likely began negotiating for a higher salary as the network recognized they had a hit show on their hands. By the second season, her popularity was undeniable, and she could leverage her success to secure better pay. While starring in Mosha, Brandy simultaneously worked on her sophomore album, Never Say Never, which she released in June 1998. This album would go on to become the crowning achievement of her career, peaking at an impressive number 1. 2 on the Billboard Hot 200 and selling an astonishing 17 million copies worldwide. To support the album, Brandy released 8 singles that captured audiences, including Have You Ever, Zrania, Almost Doesn't Count, and the iconic duet with Monica, The Boy Is Mine. This track became a cultural phenomenon, further solidifying her status in the music industry. What makes Never Say Never particularly notable is Brandy's role as an executive producer, which is remarkable for someone releasing only her second album. Her label recognized her artistic vision and trusted her enough to take creative control over the project. This decision paid off immensely. Being an executive producer on Never Say Never not only allowed Brandy to shape the sound of her album, but also meant she reaped significant financial rewards from its sales. Although the exact figures of her earnings from the record remain unclear, her involvement in writing and singing the majority of her songs further solidified her financial success in the industry. By 2001, Mosha had concluded its run, prompting Brandy to shift her focus primarily back to music. In 2002, she released Full Moon, followed by Aphrodisiac in 2004. However, neither album managed to replicate the monumental success of her earlier work, which left her searching for a new direction. In 2006, Brandy took on the role of a judge on America's Got Talent, a position that brought her back into the spotlight. Unfortunately, her time on the show was abruptly halted when she was involved in a tragic car crash in California, which resulted in the loss of a life and left Brandy grappling with the emotional aftermath. This incident prompted her to take a 2-year hiatus from the public eye as she focused on her recovery and personal healing. Brandy eventually made her comeback in 2008 with the album Human, which, despite being highly anticipated, became her lowest charting album since her debut. By 2011, Brandy had successfully made her return to television, taking on a recurring role as Marissa Harris Young in the popular series 90210 and later portraying Elisa Shane on Drop Dead Diva. These appearances showcased her versatility as an actress and allowed her to reconnect with her audience. However, it was in 2012 that Brandy truly made a splash with her role as Chardonnay on BET's The Game. This series proved to be a significant milestone in her career, running for 3 successful years and featuring Brandy in 59 episodes. While her salary for the role was never publicly disclosed, it's speculated that, based on her previous earnings from Mosha, she likely earned at least $5 million during her time on the show. More recently, Brandy portrayed Cassie Brown in Lee Daniels' musical drama series Star, further solidifying her presence in the entertainment industry. Alongside her acting career, she released 2 albums, 211 in 2011 and B7, which came out in July 2020. The release of B7 was particularly significant, as it took Brandy 5 years to produce due to issues with her record label, Chameleon Entertainment Group. She publicly expressed frustration, stating that the label had been a hindrance to her ability to create and release new music. Fortunately, by December 2017, the legal battles with her label were resolved for an undisclosed amount, freeing Brandy to pursue her music career without any further contractual constraints. How much did Brandy get paid for Cinderella? Brandy famously took on the role of Cinderella in the 1997 TV movie adaptation of Rodgers and Hammerstein's beloved musical. The production faced some financial struggles, but co-star Whoopi Goldberg, who played Queen Constantina, stepped up and contributed from her own salary to ensure they could finish filming. Interestingly, while Goldberg was helping to keep the project afloat, she also had the chance to wear some incredibly luxurious jewels from Harry Winston as part of her costume. Brandy recalls Goldberg advising her, "You're young. Build your relationships. In your next few movies or projects, Harry Winston might send you a few diamonds. You might have to return them, but still." Ultimately, their efforts paid off. Executive producer Whitney Houston also played Brandy's fairy godmother, and the film captivated an impressive audience of 60 million viewers. It even earned the title of the most profitable TV movie of its time, according to the Los Angeles Times. As for how much Brandy was paid for her performance, that detail remains a mystery. How much has Brandy made off her albums? Brandy signed with Atlantic Records as a teenager and made her debut with a self-titled album at just 16 years old. This album featured hit singles like Baby and I Wanna Be Down, and it went on to sell an impressive 6 million copies worldwide. Over the years, she has released 7 studio albums, and as of 2019, her total record sales have surpassed 40 million globally, with over $10.5 million from album sales alone, according to WBSS Media. Today, Brandy is recognized as one of the best-selling female artists of all time. How much did Brandy make for Dancing with the Stars? Brandy teamed up with professional dancer Maxim Chmerkovskiy for Season 10 of the reality dance show Dancing with the Stars. Although they received high scores throughout the season, they were eliminated just before the finale. While it's not clear how much Brandy earned from the show, it's reported that contestants typically start with a salary of $125,000 for the season, with that amount increasing the longer they remain in the competition. How much did Brandy make on The Game? For 5 seasons, Brandy portrayed Chardonnay Pitts, a woman navigating a rocky relationship with a football player on The Game. Reports of salaries for several main cast members have surfaced online, showing a range between $35,000 and $75,000 per episode. Although Brandy's specific salary hasn't been disclosed, it's likely she earned on the higher end of that spectrum, given her star power and recognition. How much did Brandy make on America's Got Talent? In 2006, Brandy played a key role in launching the hugely successful America's Got Talent franchise when she served as a judge on its first season, alongside Piers Morgan and David Hasselhoff. Talk about a blast from the past. However, she decided not to return for season 2. A representative stated that she left because she felt she couldn't give the new season the attention and commitment it deserved, especially since she was dealing with potential charges and lawsuits related to a fatal car crash in Los Angeles at the time. By 2019, it was reported that longtime judge Howie Mandel earned about $70,000 per episode. Given that Brandy's stint on the show came at the very beginning when it was still finding its footing, she likely earned a bit less than that. However, her established name recognition might have also helped her secure a more competitive salary. How much did Brandy make on The Voice? Brandy made her return to reality TV in 2021 as a celebrity battle advisor on The Voice. While her salary hasn't been publicly disclosed, it's known that main judges like Kelly Clarkson reportedly earn around $14 million per season. Brandy's relationships. Brandy Norwood's educational journey began at Hollywood High School, but she transitioned to private tutoring in her 10th grade to better accommodate her burgeoning music career. This decision allowed her to focus on her artistic ambitions while keeping up with her studies. In 1996, Brandy briefly dated future Los Angeles Lakers star Kobe Bryant. Their romance was notably marked by a memorable prom night when she accompanied him to Lower Merion High School in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. This high-profile relationship garnered significant media attention. Shortly after, she began a relationship with Wanya Morris, the lead singer of Boys the Sekou Men, whom she affectionately referred to as her first love. Their age difference, Morris being over 5 years older, added complexity to their relationship, which reportedly ended a month before Brandy's 19th birthday. During the recording of her second album, Never Say Never, she also had a brief romance with rapper Mase, further adding to her youthful romantic experiences. In mid-2001, while working on her album Full Moon, Brandy began dating producer Robert Big Bert Smith. Their relationship was kept under wraps for several months until February 2002, when Brandy announced that she was expecting her first child. This revelation was a significant moment in her life, as it marked the beginning of her journey into motherhood. Brandy gave birth to her daughter, Sirai Iman Smith, but just a year later, the couple separated. In 2004, Smith disclosed that although they had presented themselves as a married couple, they had never legally tied the knot. This revelation raised eyebrows, as it was believed they had created the facade to protect Brandy's public image. In response to Smith's comments, Brandy characterized their relationship as a spiritual union and true commitment to each other. She acknowledged the pressures of being a role model and explained that their decisions were influenced by the desire to maintain a positive public persona. By 2004, Brandy Norwood had begun a romantic relationship with NBA guard Quentin Richardson, who played for the Los Angeles Clippers at the time. Their relationship progressed quickly, and by July of that year they became engaged. However, their engagement lasted just 14 months, with Brandy ultimately ending it in September 2005. This decision came amid various reports about her personal life, including one that noted Brandy had a tattoo of Richardson's face on her back, which she later transformed into a cat, signaling a significant shift in her feelings. In 2010, Brandy had a brief romance with rapper Flo Rida, although this relationship was short-lived and did not garner as much media attention as some of her previous ones. The end of 2012 marked another chapter in her love life when she became engaged to music executive Ryan Press. However, the engagement was called off in April 2014, following their breakup earlier that year. Following the release of her seventh studio album, B7, fans were intrigued by the closing track, Bipolar. While Brandy does not have bipolar disorder, she explained that the song serves as a metaphor for her tumultuous love life and how her mental health has been impacted by toxic relationships. In notes accompanying the album, she expressed her struggles with mental health, stating, Bipolar reflects her experiences navigating love and personal challenges. In an interview with the New York Post, Brandy clarified, I have not been diagnosed as bipolar, but I've had moments where trauma has caused me to not be myself, and I felt at a point that I could have experienced moments of that. Brandy also opened up about her mental health in a conversation with The Griot, where she shared, I've dealt with depression in the most severe depression. I've dealt with trauma. I've dealt with PTSD. I've gone through a lot, and I had to overcome a lot. She emphasized the importance of her healing journey, which involved therapy, prayer, journaling, and meditation. Who is Brandy's daughter, Cirai Smith? Brandy Norwood has been a devoted mom to her daughter, Cirai Smith, since 2002. Reflecting on motherhood, Brandy shared, My favorite thing about motherhood is seeing myself in my daughter. The R&B singer, who rose to fame at 15, has a close bond with Cirai, often noting their shared interests and personalities. Cirai, born on Father's Day to Brandy and music producer Robert Big Bert Smith, is frequently described as her mother's twin, both in looks and talent. Brandy's connection to her daughter was immediate, saying, It took me 13 months to let Cirai spend a night away from me. In 2022, Brandy celebrated Cirai's 20th birthday, praising her as smart and authentic and expressing pride in her musical journey. Cirai has showcased her talent on platforms like YouTube, covering songs and even collaborating with Brandy on High Heels from the album B7. In May 2023, she released her debut single, On My Own, which Brandy proudly shared on social media. Despite the challenges of growing up with a famous mom, Cirai has navigated her insecurities with Brandy's unwavering support. Their relationship is built on friendship, as Brandy emphasized, At the end of the day, we're going to be friends. Brandy has credited Cirai with helping her through tough times, stating, If Cirai wasn't here, I wouldn't be either. Their bond remains the most important aspect of Brandy's life. I-405 collision. On December 30th, 2006, Brandy Norwood was involved in a tragic car accident on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles that claimed the life of 38-year-old Awatef Abudihaj. Driving at approximately 65 miles per hour, Brandy reportedly failed to notice that traffic ahead of her had slowed significantly. This oversight led to her vehicle colliding with the rear of Abudihaj's Toyota, setting off a chain reaction. The impact caused Abudihaj's car to strike another vehicle before it slid sideways and crashed into the center divider. As the Toyota came to a stop, it was struck by yet another vehicle, complicating the already dire situation. Investigations by law enforcement later revealed that Abudihaj had initially hit the car in front of her, slamming on her brakes just before Brandy made contact. Toxicology reports indicated that Abudihaj had slight traces of marijuana in her system at the time of the accident, adding another layer to the circumstances surrounding the crash. Despite the severity of the incident, Brandy was not arrested. In the aftermath, multiple lawsuits were filed against Brandy, all of which her attorney, Ed McPherson, settled out of court. Among these was a $50 million wrongful death lawsuit from Abudihaj's parents, which was originally set to go to trial in April 2009, but was ultimately canceled after a settlement was reached. Abudi Hodge's husband also pursued legal action against Brandy, seeking financial relief to cover medical and funeral expenses. Although he initially rejected a $1.2 million settlement offer in February 2009, he eventually settled in November of that year. The couple's 2 children were awarded $300,000 each, while 2 other drivers involved in the accident settled with Brandy for undisclosed amounts. Reflecting on the experience in May 2009, Brandy shared, "The whole experience did completely change my life, and I can say that I think I'm a better person from it. You know, I still don't understand all of it and why all of it happened, but I definitely have a heart, and my heart goes out to everyone involved. I pray about it every single day, and that's all I can really say on the subject." Brandy's Philanthropy. Brandy Norwood has long been dedicated to philanthropy, leveraging her influence to inspire and uplift the next generation. In 1996, she and her brother Ray J established the Norwood Kids Foundation, an initiative aimed at harnessing the performing arts as a means to empower youth. The foundation focuses on nurturing self-confidence, discipline, responsibility, and compassion in young people, enabling them to become positive change-makers in their communities. Her commitment to youth advocacy gained significant recognition when, in 1999, she became the first international spokesperson for youth with UNICEF. This role allowed her to reach a global audience, advocating for the well-being and empowerment of children around the world. Additionally, Brandy has been an enthusiastic supporter of the Make-A-Wish Foundation and RAIN, Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, demonstrating her dedication to various causes. In 2000, Brandy made a substantial impact by donating $100,000 to the 2000 Watts Entertainment Community Center, founded by singer and actor Tyrese Gibson. This center serves the underprivileged community of Watts in Los Angeles, providing a safe space for youth to engage in creative and educational activities. In 2008, Brandy partnered with Skechers for the Nothing Compares to Family campaign, which highlighted the importance of family ties and support. Her philanthropic efforts continued in 2010 when she got involved with Get Schooled, a national nonprofit initiative that uses celebrity voice calls to wake students up for school, aiming to increase attendance and educational engagement. Furthering her advocacy for health and wellness, in 2014, Brandy collaborated with Text4Baby, a program that disseminates vital health information to expecting mothers via text messages. That same year, she took on the role of honorary co-chairman of the Unstoppable Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to providing education and resources to impoverished communities. Brandy's commitment to health awareness extended to 2018, when she participated in a public service announcement for the American Heart Association, promoting hands-only CPR alongside her fellow cast members from Chicago the Musical. Through these diverse philanthropic endeavors, Brandy continues to make a lasting impact on the lives of many, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to social causes and community empowerment. Brandy's house. Brandy Norwood's home in Calabasas, California, is a stunning example of luxury living. Nestled in one of the wealthiest areas in the United States, this picturesque city is known for its beautiful landscapes and serene environment, making it an ideal location for celebrities. Brandy purchased her impressive residence in September 1999 for $1.75 million, and it has remained a cherished home for her ever since. Spanning an impressive 6,981 square feet, Brandy's house boasts 6 spacious bedrooms and 7 luxurious bathrooms, providing ample room for both relaxation and entertainment. Built in 1999, the home features a classic design that harmonizes beautifully with its surrounding natural beauty. The residence sits on a generous 0.66 acres, offering a blend of indoor comfort and outdoor enjoyment. One of the highlights of the property is the outdoor pool, perfect for hosting summer gatherings or simply unwinding under the California sun. The backyard is equally appealing, complete with a grassy area that invites outdoor activities and fun with family and friends. The outdoor space is designed for entertainment, providing a tranquil escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. With its well-appointed interiors and beautiful surroundings, Brandy's Calabasas home is more than just a place to live. It reflects her vibrant personality and commitment to family life. Car collection. Brandy Norwood also has built an impressive car collection that reflects her style and love for luxury vehicles. Among her notable rides is the Cadillac Escalade, a popular choice for celebrities, known for its spacious interior and powerful performance. The Escalade typically starts around $80,000, making it a perfect blend of comfort and prestige. Another standout in her collection is the Range Rover Sport, a versatile SUV that combines off-road capabilities with high-end features, usually priced around $70,000. Brandy also owns a sleek Mercedes-Benz SL 550, a stunning convertible that offers both elegance and thrilling performance, generally retailing for about $120,000. Adding to the allure of her collection is the iconic Porsche 911, a symbol of luxury and speed. This sporty coupe can range from $100,000 to over $200,000, depending on the model and features. Fashion and jewelry collection. Brandy Norwood is not just a musical powerhouse, she's also a recognized fashion icon known for her eclectic style and impressive jewelry collection. Over the years, Brandy has curated a wardrobe that beautifully blends contemporary fashion with timeless elegance. She often gravitates toward high-end designers like Versace and Valentino, with outfits that can range from $1,000 to over $2,000. Her red carpet appearances are always memorable, featuring bold colors, striking silhouettes, and unique patterns that highlight her vibrant personality. Brandy's love for fashion extends beyond clothing. Her jewelry collection is equally stunning. She often opts for statement pieces that elevate her outfits, including diamond-encrusted earrings, layered necklaces, and chic bracelets. For instance, she has been spotted wearing exquisite designs from luxury brands like David Yurman and Swarovski, where prices can vary significantly, with some pieces costing from $500 to several $1,000s. A particular highlight in her collection is her affinity for accessories that tell a story, often reflecting her personal journey. In an Essence feature, Brandy shared how her jewelry is often gifted from loved ones or represents milestones in her life, adding sentimental value to her style choices. This thoughtful approach to fashion and accessories showcases her belief in the power of self-expression through style, making her a true trendsetter in the entertainment world. That's a wrap for this video. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, we'd really appreciate a like, and don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, too. We hope you'll join us again soon for more content about your favorite celebrities. Thanks again.